Hi, this is Rabbi Michael Barclay from Temple Ner Simcha in Westlake Village. I want to wish everyone a Shana Tova and Mataka, a sweet, joyous, happy, healthy New Year. You know, there's been a lot of anti-Semitism this year, worse than I've ever experienced in my life and worldwide. Whether it's Poway or Pittsburgh, whether it's Israel or in the Middle East, or in Washington, D.C., where people are calling for the destruction of Israel. They're calling for BDS to boycott and economically destroy Israel. I have never seen anti-Semitism like this, ever in my lifetime. And it's stereophonic. It's coming from both sides of the aisle, from all different people. And as Jews, we have a responsibility to each other. And I want to join everyone in this new year. Go to someone else, someone of a different political belief, a different religious practice. Go to them and do them the great favor of listening. Ask them what they believe, why they believe it. Share with them without judging them, without putting them down or arguing. Listen to why they believe what they believe. If you're Reform, find an Orthodox. Orthodox, find a Reform. Find an atheist. If you're on the left, find someone from the right. But really have dialogue and do that favor of listening to each other so we can have Shalom Bayit in Judaism, peace in the home within Judaism. This is an important favor. You know, there's a great story taught by Rabbi Shlomo Carlebach of blessed memory. He was deeply affected by a book called Eish Kodesh, Sacred Fire. It was written by the holy Rabbi Kallimis Kalman Shapiro, the Rebbe of the Warsaw Ghetto during World War II. It's beautiful, beautiful. And Shlomo always had wanted to find a student of this holy Rebbe. Well, he was in Tel Aviv one year, right before the holidays. And there on the beach, he met a street sweeper, a man with a hunchback. The man said to him, Shalom Aleichem, in a heavy accent. This street sweeper said, Aleichem Sholem. He realized he was from Poland, and he found out that this street sweeper was actually one of this Rebbe's disciples, this child. He prayed and he begged that this street sweeper, this hunchback, should tell him a teaching of the rabbi of the Warsaw Ghetto, of the Pilsnitzer Rebbe, the Rabbi Kallimis Kalman Shapiro. Well, the man changed his clothes and he told Shlomo a story. Shlomo said he would pass on forever, and I tell it as a gift to you for this new year as well. He said to Shlomo, he said, you know, I don't remember the teachings of the Torah that my Rebbe used to give me. I don't remember a lot of things, but this is what I remember. I remember that every Shabbos, between the fish and the soup, between the soup and the meat, the Rebbe would say, Kindle, children, the greatest thing in the world is to do somebody else a favor. The greatest thing in the world is to do somebody else a favor. Because when I was 12, I went to Auschwitz. Because I was big for my age, they let me work. That's how I got this hunchback, he said. I killed my parents, my family. He told Shlomo, he said, you know, there were days I wanted to die, to kill myself, but do you know how many favors you can do in a concentration camp? So the war ended, I came here to Israel. I sweep the streets, I'm alone. There are days I go into the water, let the water get up almost to my nose, but then I hear the voice of my rabbi saying, the greatest thing in the world is to do somebody else a favor. Do you know how many street sweepers, how many people I can affect doing favors here on the streets of Tel Aviv? And then the Holy Hunchback went on. Shlomo went back to New York, spent the holidays in the United States. After Sukkot, he came back to Israel. He said, where's my Holy Hunchback? Where's my holy street sweeping hunchback? He was told that the man had died during Sukkot. But Reb Shlomo always remembered and taught this story. The greatest thing in the world is to do someone else a favor. I would contend and pray for all of us that the greatest favor we can do is to listen to someone who has a different opinion than ourselves. Really, really listen. We say Shema, listen, Yisrael. Listen to them that we may come together. Ignore the stereophonic anti-Semitism and instead find peace together. Find strength that we are all Jews. In the Talmud, we are taught the machlochet, the war, the dialogue between the sages. They are passionate, they fight each other, but all in the sake of heaven. All for the sake of understanding life in a bigger way. My prayer for all of us this Rosh HaShanah and throughout these 10 days of awesomeness. May we all do someone else a favor, especially someone we don't know, and especially someone of a different viewpoint. May we all listen with our hearts, not just our minds. May we come together and make a beautiful symphony with our different opinions, our different viewpoints, our different perspectives. And my blessing and prayer for all of us is that by coming together as Jews, all of our beautiful diversity, may this year, 5780, Bezrat Hashem, with the help of God, bring us all peace and harmony, health and prosperity, love and understanding. Shana Tova, Metuka.